Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my next episode of the Drawing the Rockafire Explosion series. Today we're going to be drawing Mr. Fatz Geronimo himself. So I went with a little bit of a wider, more horizontal format. You guys will have to let me know what you think of that. And once again, I couldn't get it to see this sketch for some reason. I'm going to have to see if I can color it a little darker maybe for next time. It'd be really cool to have that. But yeah, I've never drawn a gorilla before. I kind of specialize in anthro characters. Like canines, I would say, for sure. That's what I've drawn the most of, canines and felines, so drawing something more human-like was really a challenge. The hands I really struggled with too, and his shoulder line. He has a lot tighter, more confident, I would say, shoulder line than most of the characters. He's really wide too, I noticed that. Just gonna fix up his fingers a little bit here. And then darken up his organ. I did trace the lettering, but that was it. I drew the rest of it in myself. I'm pretty proud of that. That was tricky because it looks so simplistic, but it's really not. It's extremely detailed and symmetrical, and I love everything about it. Honestly, it's very creative. As you can see, it took quite a bit of adjustment to get those little triangles, I guess you could call them. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a laser beam or something. And then the tubes coming out of the edge, that was kind of tricky too, just the perspective angle. But we'll just add some black and white, make it simplistic. And then of course you have the main line around the lettering to accent everything. You just fill it in and boom. And once again, always remember to use a second layer when you're lining in some art, because I forgot to do this again, and here I am scribbling around messing with the old pencil marks from the sketch. It's really irritating. It's very irritating. I like the little sketchiness of it though, because it gives it character, in my opinion. That's why in all my drawings I'll leave some imperfections, but definitely not on this scale. It took a lot of repairs, I'll be honest with you. Now you can see me filling in, and I'm practicing some different shades of black. I don't know if I want them to be as dark as can be, because I really like the lining and my arts, the cartoony like black line style, and if I make him as dark as he can be, it's gonna hide those black lines. So you can see it's a very dark gray, but it's not quite black. And then again, a lighter gray for the skin, because it's not quite, even on him himself, it's not quite as dark as his fur coat is. And again, normally these would just fill in, but I'm having to make all sorts of touch-ups because, once again, I forgot my second layer. He's looking pretty good so far. Got to get more of a skin style color for his nails, which I later fixed. They weren't quite right. And then the tongue, of course. His eyes are an interesting orange, and I noticed, like, the eyeballs themselves, on everyone else they're white. Fatz, he has a little bit of a yellow undertone to him. And now we're adding color, my favorite part. It's our first glimpse of the colored Fatz Geronimo. And again, making a bajillion touch-ups because I messed up again. Looking good, looking good. I love the gold color of his suit coat. And here I noticed I kind of missed a couple lines, so I just threw those in there real quick. And now to color the organ. Beautiful colors, I have to say, on it. It's like a beautiful golden yellow, a vibrant orange, and a very sporty red. It's probably, well, it is the centerpiece of the Rockafire explosion. I think that's why there's so much detail and love and care that goes into that organ. Now we're going to start shading, just barely. But that's what I always do. I put a little bit darker colors in the darker spots, and then I'll come in and touch it up. It just makes things a lot easier, and it blends in a lot better. Gotta fix his eyelids there, and his mouth. Once again, I'm playing with the blacks. I want to go with a little bit darker gray even. It just didn't look quite right. Looked a little too bright and vibrant to me. Because again, Fatz he's really dark. This is almost black, but you can definitely see the lines still. Alright, now we're going to add some speckles because his suit coat has a metallic look. I added some yellows and some whites and then some silvers. It really makes it pop. I like the shiny metallic effect that it gives off. And it's something so simple, you know, it's so easy to do. But it really, really makes it a lot more alive looking. Of course, I missed some more lines on the organ, so I just gotta come and throw those in there real quick. And now we're gonna start doing some shading and also some lighting effects. Just some simple lines. It's really cool how it can make something stand out like that. This one needed a lot of adjustment though. I've never worked with such a dark color before. Now you can see me, I'm going to do some airbrushing like I always do on his coat to make it look a little bit more shiny. And some touch-ups. I got a little splatter there, whoops. And the organ as well. It's shiny, so you're going to need, usually the more shiny and metallic something is, the more airbrush you're going to use. For example, his face. It definitely has a shiny undertone to it, even in the photos. So I used a lot of airbrush there. And then his fingers, of course. All the skin, really, to be honest with you. And here's where I fixed his nails, because they were just way too big. I went with a more natural, round shape. A lot more like he actually is. Same color as well. Just smaller. Now I gotta just re-airbrush them, and it's good. Now I'm gonna resize them to match the other characters, and we're gonna put some text in there. I'm using Mitzi as an example here. there you go. And thank you so much, you guys. There's your final product. I appreciate you guys coming along with me. I'm gaining more and more confidence as I go through with these. He turned out great, and he took a lot less time than the other characters, and I'm pretty proud of myself. It's kind of like a first-time gorilla-style, not canine character I've done. I'm getting better at shading and lighting and all the color combos. So yeah, thanks for coming along. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.